Today we are going to make two teas which actually refreshen or energize you. The regular teas that we have contain caffeine, which is a stimulant. Just like any other stimulant, it overexploits our nervous system. When we feel tired and sleepy and we have a lot of work, we just drink tea and feel like it has energized us. But what actually happened was our body needed rest at that moment. Rather, it got a stimulant that made us feel like we have been energized and are able to work again, but it actually hinders body's internal working and reduces its efficiency in the long run. It can be compared to coercing or beating up a human to keep working. The person will work when beaten upon, but he won't be able to work for long because his efficiency or body has been overexploited. And that is what all these stimulants do to our bodies. But if you are a tea lover, you need not worry because I won't commit the crime of taking over your teas forever. That's why we are going to share two amazing teas today that will not harm your system and energize you whenever you feel the need to. And in the last, we will share how to make this transition from our regular teas to these healthier detox teas smoother. The first one is our Lemongrass Splash tea. This leaf has an amazing aroma and taste which is very close to our regular teas. So for this, we just have to take a couple of leaves, cut them up using a scissor. For sweetness, we are going to use unprocessed sugar because this sugar does not harm our body the way white sugar does. That has sulfur and it takes away the calcium from our bones. So this sugar is a healthier alternative for sweetness. Then we'll add 1.5 cup of plain water and let it come to a boil. To get the classy tea taste, we have to add some milk. So we are going to prepare our own coconut milk at home. First we will grind it a little, making it somewhat like a paste. Now our tea has got boiled, so let's turn off the flame. Add some water to this rough paste and then grind it again by giving it pulses. Now we have to filter this. Filter it using a sieve. You can use a thin cloth as well. So coconut milk is ready. Let's pour our tea into a cup and add a splash of milk. Your lemongrass splash tea is ready. It's really refreshing and tasty. Let's move on to the next. Now we are going to make charred curry tea. For this we will take a small portion of jaggery cake, crush it. You can also use jaggery powder. It's equivalent to 2 tablespoons of jaggery powder. Then we'll add 1.5 cup of plain water and all the leaflets from a big leaf of curry plant. And let it boil. The key to making a crispy curry tea is the charring of jaggery. The caramelized jaggery has a flavor which is smoky, and that is what gives us the feel of a strong tea. For this fail-proof smoky taste, I have a personal hack. Let the jaggery cook alone at the base of the pan without adding any water for 20 to 30 seconds. Then it will start giving off a burnt aroma. Then add some water into it and the rest. Now it's time to pour it into a cup. But make sure you don't leave the jaggery alone for a long time, otherwise it will totally get burned and that will not be tasty. So here our crispy curry tea is also ready. If you really want to adopt these healthy teas in your lifestyle, the key is a smoother gradual transition. Start off by replacing one-time tea with these teas once a day, and then slowly their taste will grow on you. I have been a tea lover myself, and now after all these years of knowing these teas, even though I like the smell of that regular tea, I don't like its taste anymore. I hope you liked the recipe of these healthy teas. So sip on these teas with love and move on to a more vibrant life.